Residents of Kankia in Katsina State have lamented what they described as gross shortage on the payment of compensation by the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, which mounted heavy equipment on their lands. Some of them are alleging that the TCN had, over the last 8 to 10 years, mounted heavy towers on their plots without proper compensation. Abdullahi Ahmadi, who recently visited Kankia, reports that the residents are alleging irregularities and lack of proper assessment and compensation to the affected people. His report.
Over 300 houses have been affected by the 300 kVA transmission line, which houses residents who are mostly voiceless, poor and low-income earners. They alleged that the compensation paid to some of the affected people cannot even pay 1 year rent, let alone buy another house for them.
There is one person who carries out his petty business in the southern part of the country. He knew that if he joined a bus or a vehicle, definitely there was every tendency for him to miss the payment. But he joined an airplane to Kano. From there, he took a drop to Katsina, which costed him more than 100,000 naira. Unfortunately, when he reached there, he was given 9,370 naira as his compensation. There are so many households who received less than 10,000 naira as their compensation.
My house is at least getting to 2 to 2.5 million. But now they give me at least 1,040,000, which is not enabling me to build another house.
Besides taking longer than the necessary time to settle the affected people, residents are blaming TCN for conniving with some elements in Kankia to shortchange the victims and are therefore calling on relevant authorities to intervene. Though the affected people are not against the 300 kVA transmission line project, all they are demanding is the review of the assessments and payments to ensure justice and fairness. Most of the affected people here are confused and afraid of the unknown, as they have been subjected to untold hardship for close to a decade. Among them is this widow and this visually impaired person with dozens of children under their care.
A tower was constructed in the house and inherited from my late husband, and TCN said I have not been captured because my name is missing from the list. I don't know what to do now because I am an orphan and my husband died, leaving me behind with over 13 dependents. I appeal to you to tell our governor, as well as members of the state and national assemblies, to prevail on TCN to do the needful.
As for me, I was paid 66,000 naira only for my 2 houses that are affected by the transmission line project. This means that for each house, I was paid 33,000 naira compensation, which is grossly inadequate for me to pay rent anywhere in Kankia town. Kindly forward our appeal to Governor Dikorada to intervene and save us from this situation. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, Katsina State Office, through its human resource personnel, said they are not authorized to speak to the press and advised Trust TV News to channel relevant questions to its headquarters in Abuja. Abdullahi Ahmadi, Trust Television News, Katsina.